The College Model Academic Program is how we do time at NMH. It's how we schedule students into their classes and their co-curriculars and build our community events into that schedule as well. So it's our daily schedule.
The benefits that we find with the CMAP is a kind of extended study. We find a much richer, deeper learning environment for students and a better teaching environment for teachers.
Our students take 3 classes in each of 2 semesters.
So a student might have a first period class 80 minutes long and then a break, and then in a second class 80 minutes long, and then maybe lunch or maybe a class. There are 4 80-minute blocks in a day.
And I was taking 7 classes a semester at my old school. And when each class is only 45 minutes long, it feels really like I have to sprint from class to class, and I don't get a chance to get to know my teachers well enough.
So instead of taking 5 classes through the whole year, we take 3 a semester, which adds up to 6, so you're able to actually fit more into your schedule.
Students can dig into a subject, stay with it for a long time, explore it, continue on with it.
It's not just about rote memorization or kind of fact spewing, it's really about how deeply can we involve ourselves.
I get to take more out of it, as well as in with the classes, rather than it just being a quick little snippet. And I think that's really, really helpful.
To spend 80 minutes every single day for 16 weeks with the same adult and the same students, I think the relationships with your classmates also are deepened. And that's the intention. The intention is to go deep.
It allows you to create those relationships and have them be strong, but then also have more of those relationships as well, which I don't think you'd be able to get with a 40-minute class. Just, it's so short.
Students are living and studying and working in a way that's much more similar to what they're going to see as freshmen in college when they have 3 or 4 classes meeting less frequently. We still meet every day, but it's for extended times.
But every time the graduates come back, like we talk about how college is, how their first year went, and every time they would say, hey, like academics are tough, but NMH really preps you.
Our international programs are served beautifully by our CMAP program, allowing some group of our sophomores to study world literature and world religion and world history, and then travel to South Africa and see how the themes that they've been studying in the classrooms at NMH are playing out in real time.
So we send Hume 2 trips to Brazil, to South Africa, to China, to India. We send Model UN trips out all over the world. We have a New Zealand program for juniors and seniors. It's an extraordinary benefit that you don't see when students have 5 things to do, and going away for any period of time would undercut learning in 2 or 3 of your courses.
Another wonderful opportunity in the College Model Academic Program is that students can tailor their academic program to their own interests and needs.
So we see a lot of students taking 2 science courses or 2 math courses. In most schools, entering high school at the Algebra 1 level means you're never going to get to calculus, and while that's a perfectly reasonable learning trajectory, you might feel like that gets held against you when you apply to college.
Before coming to NMH, math was not my strong suit, so I started in Algebra 1. And the next year I took geometry in the fall and then Algebra 2 in the spring. Me taking math all year round means, fulfilling 2 years, even though it doesn't feel like that much at all.
There's a lot going on in adolescence. There's a lot of things that kids are trying to get their heads around socially, athletically, artistically, of course academically. Kids are getting their heads very seriously around 3 academic subjects instead of 5 or 6. That feels doable because they want to and ought to be doing a lot of other things.
When I was in my old school, I couldn't do any activities because I can't focus on all my classes and then be able to go back and have a social life in other groups.
You're living in a place where there's always opportunities to learn. The people around you are always learning. There's always people studying, there's always people working hard, there's always people practicing.
What NMH endeavors to do is to create a program, including how we structure time, how we do community building, how we care and care for kids and support them. It's all incredibly intentional, understanding who are adolescents in the 21st century and how are they best educated, how do they best learn, how can we best serve our mission.
It allows kids to learn deeply, to learn well, and to emerge really ready for whatever they do next. We talk about education that leads students towards acting with humanity and purpose. We think the College Model Academic Program does that.